This video is made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, my name is Angelia and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Paranormal Stuff Pack. I'm so excited. And a huge thank you to the EA Game Changers program for providing me with the early access to this pack. I'm so freaking excited. I can't even remember the disclaimer and I'm just like, yeah. So I've been playing around with it for a little bit. I actually recorded like tiny little clips, you know, just kind of playing around with it and seeing what it all entails. You know, I was thinking, you know, should I do the normal, let's go through every object thing or whatnot? And then I kind of did a little cheat and I obtained the paranormal license for my sim here. So she's about to go on her first investigations. I'm gonna take you guys along and I'm so excited because this is like my dream job is to be a paranormal investigator. Which I don't think Scott would enjoy, but like I would. Yeah. Clearly this is the pack that I voted for over Nifty Knitting. When that whole poll came out. Again, I was kind of hoping it would end up as a game pack because I feel like there's so much that could be explored with paranormal. That's too much to fit in a stuff pack, but I'm excited nonetheless. I have some in Bonehilda. I'll probably actually put that clip in here while we're waiting on the loading screen, so you're probably looking at it right now. Bonehilda keeps like being super flirting and dancing, and it's a little weird. Oh. Even though this place is haunted, it is a little exciting. I have to exercise a lot. Also, this is one of the new outfits, and the hair. Guys, the clothing in this, I really love. This is pretty much the only new hair that I like. The other ones are just, I don't know, some of the textures are a little bit weird for me. I don't know, I feel like they could have done a little bit better of a job with putting texture on them. It's I don't know, it's a little rough. That's just my opinion, but I do think they could have been polished up a little bit more. Anyway, I really love the new outfits. Yes. The kids, I think only the girls got a new outfit, and it's really cute though. Like, it's super cute. Anyway, so she seems to have a doll. Oof. I could remove the creepy doll. Alright, and she has little specters. Okay, I'm not gonna offer my soul, because that's just weird. So I can't actually go into her house? Could I just have to, like, knock on a door, or... Okay, let's do that. I want to know why, like, the creepy doll is in the hallway. It's Annabelle, basically. Let's see if we can remove the eerie hands. Oh, she has a little oh, it looks like he was watching Aladdin. So she kind of has specters everywhere. Oh. Okay, so they just disappear. Okay, so go remove that. I did pick the easy level in terms of her gig that she selected, so she is in the paranormal freelancer thing as an investigator. Okay, little specter creatures. Let's go ask them to leave. They're in a good mood. So far, I have not seen the little red angry specters. I've only seen these cute little green ones. I had her summon some and they were all green. They made everyone super playful. Bonehilda apparently makes everyone really tense, which I wasn't expecting, but everyone got super tense and then her husband got really flirty because Bonehilda was really flirty and then she was dancing and it was weird. I don't know. Bonehilda is like checking herself out in the mirror constantly and it's kind of hilarious. Oh, it looks like that one agreed. Do I have to do them one by one, or do they all leave? Oh, I guess it's one by one. Okay. What's that on the floor? Wait, what is this? I don't want to create a seance circle. I want to know what this is. Mop mysterious symbols. So someone is just like summoning stuff in the middle of the hallway. Okay. Oh, that's kind of sad. They have like a little baby cradle. Is she pregnant? I don't even know if she's pregnant. It's been so long since I've played City Living that like I've forgotten a lot of The Sims. But anyway. Okay, let's just fast forward. She keeps just like chatting to this. Is this okay? Is this all that the paranormal investigator does? It's just like click and get rid of them. Because otherwise I'm gonna be a little bit sad, if only because I've been waiting for so long to have a paranormal investigator career. And I mean, in theory, I guess it's fine. Something ain't right from being near an accursed object. Celia feels the presence of a foreboding aura. Okay. Maybe I'll select one of the harder gigs and see what happens. Oh, there's a little thing over there. Okay. Again, it's been a really long time since I played in City Living because the apartments kind of irritate me. Only because, like, the cameras bump around so much and it drives me nuts. Looks like she's just about done with this one, I guess. Gig complete. Nice work, investigator. Peace has been restored for now. Earn simoleons. Okay, let's go home. I did not see how much she earned, so I should probably check that. I don't even think I paid attention when I clicked it initially. I was just so excited that I could finally become a paranormal investigator that I just, like, tossed on my recording. I was like, okay, I'm doing it this way. Because I actually just got off the phone with Scott. I was like, I don't know what to do for this. And I was going to make him record with me. And now I'm just... Yup. So what did she get? Oh. I like that they named her Dahlia. Like, from the Black Dahlia. Maybe that wasn't their intention, but, that's where my mind just went. So see, here's her little girl, and she is also dressed in one of the new outfits. Well, the only new outfit for children, but I thought it was super cute. It comes in a variety of colors. She also has the new hair, which actually, this is like the only hair that I like. But I am also very picky. So see, I can actually summon him now, finally. He hasn't arrived, so I kind of had to cheat her medium stuff. I just went into the rewards store and kind of cheated her license. But, that's cool. Let's go ahead and summon him. I think it's pronounced Guidry because he's like your guide. That's how I've been pronouncing it, at least, for that specific reason. Let's go ahead and do that. I haven't met him yet, and I'd really like to. She also summoned a ghost earlier, and the ghost was very angry. Oh, well, that makes me angry. Of course. The little jerk. Also, I like that in the crystal ball you can just see, like, faces appearing in there. Okay, that kind of looks like Michael Myers a little bit. Are these just, like, random Sims in the world, or just random faces? I don't know. I'm gonna just fast forward this real quick. Okay, I think he just appeared. But for some reason, my ghosts keep coming out of this table. Oh, there he is. I think that's him, at least. Let's go have a friendly introduction. Also, if I sound weird, I have been nonstop sneezing. I got off of work, I dropped Scott off at work, and then I have been a sneezing, I don't know, fiend ever since, and like, it's another reason I wasn't sure what to record, because I'm just so tired. Why is that, like, is that break? What is that? Oh, Bonehilda made us chicken nuggets. Okay, cool, I guess. Bonehilda went home. Why does he keep getting, like, stuck on the stairs? Can you go over here? Oh, well, now he's in here. Okay, well, come back. Just talk to him. Goodness sakes. Hey, at least we finally met him. I've been fast forwarding and waiting for him to appear, and then he never did. So I could get my paranormal license. But it's fine. He's here now, and that's what's important. Ask about being dead, sure. I'm pretty sure you could do that before with ghosts. Do we get any, like, special interactions with him? I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Bonehilda again, so you guys can see how this works. It's actually pretty simple. Oh, she decided to mop instead. Did Bonehilda even, like, come or nah? I don't think so. Stop with the stupid books. Oh, I forgot I have move objects on. It's fine. Alright, let's get Bonehilda up in here, and then I'm gonna try another paranormal investigator thing, because it's very important to me. Alright, I believe, yeah, she came out of this table. I don't know why that keeps happening. But here's Bonehilda and all of her Bonehilda glory. And though my lovely fiance is now calling me Bonehilda because I am a little obsessed with her, but that's fine. See, they get really tense around her. Uneasy presence from being near Bonehilda. There is something mildly disturbing about this whole situation. Bonehilda's great. Enthused about cats, yeah. That's what we need to do. Okay. So, Gaiju's not being much of a help. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly disappointed by, the lack of... Wait, what's she getting here? What was she getting? I don't know what she was getting. But I'm slightly disappointed by the lack of, like, special interactions so far. From what I'm noticing. Again, just got this. Don't know everything that's in here. I want to do this one. Let's just see what it's like. Again, paranormal investigating is, like, really important to me, as weird as that sounds. So... I don't know. I think I wanted this to be more than it is so far. It doesn't begin until 9 p.m. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're gonna do a little cheat here, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so here we are at her new thing. The time is wrong, because I kind of cheated. I kind of, forced the fast forward. So, we're at Sulani, which I'm actually really happy about. We haven't been to Sulani in a really long time. I need to play here more. We have a ton of angry little sprite things, or the specters. We have the little hands there. We have whatever that is, a twisted tendril. So yeah, I think this is, like, about all you can do, which again is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping the whole exercise thing and the being a paranormal investigator thing would be a little bit more in-depth. In terms of what you have to do, like, you know, perform this sort of ritual to get rid of it and things of that nature, but I guess it would sort of interfere with people's personal beliefs. But for me, in particular, I love that sort of thing. Okay, so we're gonna ask these guys to leave. I'm assuming this is in the hard difficulty because they are angry. And again, this is the first time I've seen one of the angry ones, so this should be an adventure here. Oh, look at his little pout. She's like, no, man, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna torture these people. It's gonna be great. Come on, little guy. Oh, okay, we convinced him. That's good. So, yeah, I think this is all you do. Again, I'm a little bit bummed because I do like this pack, and the stuff in it is very, very pretty. I love the objects, and I really like all of the clothing, especially. Oh, what's the matter with you? How do I fix that? Why are they like little rage balls of cute? I don't know. Because they're so adorable. Why are they so mad? Okay, kid. I'm busy here, trying to get rid of the bad things from your house, and you are just bothering me. See, that took like no time at all to get rid of that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just all that you do. Yeah, you just remove them. So I guess you just essentially keep battling against the clock in a way, and removing as much as you can. Because it seems like some stuff will just also reappear. I think that's just a normal vine. Oh no, that's a twisted tendril. Oh, so that one's kind of hiding. Okay, that's kind of cool if you have to search for things a little bit more. Again, there doesn't seem to be anything else in terms of getting rid of, you know, hauntings. Like, I kind of wish it was something different for each item. You know, like maybe the doll, you do one thing, and then the little specters, that you can talk to them and convince them to leave and things of that nature. Maybe depending on their mood, since these ones are red, like it's gonna take longer, or it's gonna be a little bit harder. You have to do something else to get rid of them. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a little bit of a missed opportunity. Maybe that's just me being too harsh because I really, really love paranormal things. You know, I watch Ghost Adventures, and I've watched it since it came on, basically. I love all of that sort of stuff. So for me, this is like such a big deal, and I don't know. Maybe I just need to play around with it more and kind of, you know, get into a little bit more. The seances are really cool. I might just end this so we can go and do a seance so you guys can get a look at that, because that's pretty neat. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna go. I do like the little noises that happen. Like, those are pretty neat. But again, if you're not too into paranormal stuff, you might like this pack, if only because the building stuff is really nice. The clothing's pretty darn nice. Like, I'm definitely gonna be using the clothing a lot. Why is she so sad? Bustin makes me feel bad. Okay. Sims team, I thoroughly appreciate that reference. Listen, I'm old, and that makes me really happy. I'm 31, so, like, the Ghostbusters references are not lost. That's amazing. Okay, anyway. So if we go over here, we can do a group seance. Let's, okay, the ghastly ritual is kind of cool. We'll only do it with the husband. We won't include the little girl. We'll be nice. Little kid's just out here chilling in the backyard. The ghastly ritual, I wasn't is it ghastly or is it ghostly? It's ghastly. I don't know if this is the same every time. I'm actually not entirely sure. But yeah, this is kind of what happens during all the little seances and things like that. So she's gonna be doing this. Again, I really do like the faces in the crystal ball. And again, the objects in this are great. I will, again, I've said it a few times already, but the Paranormal Investigator crew is a little bit disappointing for me in particular, just because I love that stuff so freaking much. And I can't express it enough that this pack is cool, but I'm a hardcore fan of the paranormal, so I'm gonna be a little bit more of a tough critic on this pack than I am with like other ones. So generally I'm pretty happy with the packs. Oh yeah, so it still works this way. So you do that little ghastly ritual and you turn into a ghost. It only lasts, I believe, for about 4 hours. Is she gonna react to this? No, you're just gonna... Okay. Alright. Also, earlier she did scare herself when she first started the, you know, with the table and everything. And they do the run, like, when the female sim goes into labor and the guy starts freaking out and he runs around the house. That's the same run that they do, basically. But yeah, otherwise, the items are all really nice. Like, I love this table. I love the couch. I know it's dark in this. Hold on, let me just turn on all the freaking lights because it's gonna drive me crazy. Love this couch. I love this table especially. This kind of reminds me of something we got in Vintage Glamour, I believe. And that table's been like one of my favorites for so long, but I love this table. The new fireplace is really nice. We have this little cow plant here. Love these curtains. Like, I would have these curtains if I could. We have Gaidri's picture here. Oh, great. He has the mischief skill. We have a bunch of new plants and stuff. So overall, sorry, I was like half yawning. Overall, I do like this pack. I don't know if it's my favorite. I thought for sure that this would kind of skyrocket into my favorite spot because, again, I love paranormal, but the investigation career falls a little bit short for me in terms of gameplay, because I do feel like there are a few missed opportunities that could have been taken that would have been really amazing and super fun. Oh, see, the little girl's scared now. Let's go ahead and look at this. What happened to you from being near a ghastly household member? One moment you're alive, the next you're like this. Okay, so she did have a reaction, just a little bit delayed. So she can ask for encouragement, scream incoherently. I haven't seen this one yet, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm kind of interested to see what this is. Oh, there's ghostly mom. I'm waiting. Is he like scaring her back? What was that? That was so rude. So she's still scared. I'm pretty sure there are 2 levels to it. There's scared and then there's terrified. I don't know if you can die from it. I would imagine, maybe. But yeah, otherwise I quite enjoy this pack. It's pretty nice. Not my favorite. The career is a little bit lackluster for me. The objects are on point. Love those. The Creative Sim clothing items. Heck yes. The hairstyles. I pretty much only like this one because I do think that the other textures could have been a little bit more refined. I'm sorry about it, but it's, yeah. But I also don't like Max's match hair anyway, so that's also probably the problem. But yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on this pack so far. You guys kind of got to explore it with me for the most part, aside from, you know, just doing the seance stuff and whatnot. Also, one thing I do want to point out is that the medium skill maxes out at 5. If we go into build mode, I will quickly show you. So, under residential, you can choose, it didn't stick. You can choose haunted house residential, and it comes with a whole host of things that will end up happening. So yeah, I haven't quite seen everything yet, obviously. She did get one of those dolls and all of that, and I do believe that, like, the spooky house trait and everything, I think those stack. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you do like the paranormal, get it. It's fun. It's harmless. If you're not a huge fan, but you like the clothing and stuff like that, I would say, again, go for it, because you don't have to turn on the haunted house residential and all of that to get all the ghostly stuff. But again, the clothing and the build items, I will say, are worth it. For sure. If you're in it just for the career, which is what I was most excited about, it falls a tiny bit short there. But hey, Bonehilda is like 10 out of 10. We love Bonehilda. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, a huge thank you to the EA Game Changers program for, I can speak early. To be fair, my job is literally talking for 8 to 9 hours a day, so I'm talked out. But a huge thank you to the EA Game Changers program for providing me with this early access code. I really do appreciate it, especially when it has anything to do with paranormal. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day. Please remember to stay safe out there, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!